The row you and Ethan had in the bridal suite. You said earlier that was about Miss Grant, yes? Sienna? Are you okay? What's so funny?
This. Oh, typical Ethan. The wedding was a bit of a case of beg, borrow, steal what we could. But he assured me that this was platinum. It's not. Oh, I love the way that he thinks he can pull the wool over my eyes. But he never quite can. He makes me laugh so much.
So beautiful, you know.
You're just saying that because we had another row last night. Can we just focus on this, please?
How many views did the last one get?
97. And no one said anything, but I can just tell that the other mums at school are seething with jealousy. Although, I still think we could have just filmed it on my phone rather than shelling out for an expensive camera. I mean, we're not exactly financially stable right now, are we? Let's just get on with it.
Yeah. Okay, kids. Welcome to another episode of Crafting with Sienna.
Now, Christmas is my favorite time of year, so I am going to show you how to make handmade Christmas decorations. All you're going to need...
Sienna, I'm sorry. Was that a dig just then?
Sorry?
Us being broke.
Ethan, I'm not blaming you, but you did make some poor financial decisions after Dave died.
Selling our shares in the loft wasn't a poor financial decision.
You don't need to take that tone with me. It's just the loft was very successful when Warren was in charge.
Can you go a day without mentioning that man's name, all right? He literally killed my brother.
If he hadn't, Dave would have killed him. And I'll bring his name up as often as I like if it means that Sophie and Sebastian know their father loves them.
Yeah, and yet he abandoned them for two of his other kids, one of which, by the way, isn't even his.
Okay, I know that Warren had his faults.
His faults? Again, he killed my brother and also was responsible for the death of Lizzie.
Well, at least when we were together, I knew that he loved me.
What's that supposed to mean?
When was the last time you so much as touched me?
Okay, Sienna, maybe it's because the last time we even got close to being intimate, you suddenly remembered that we forgot to take the bins out.
Oh, my God, you are never going to let that go, are you?
No, I'm not, because why would I want to lay a finger on a woman who puts me down all the time?
No, you're just being childish.
You don't even know you're doing it, do you?
If I am a little bit frosty sometimes, it's because I'm also single-handedly raising 2 children.
What are you talking about? I help you with Sophie and Sebastian.
When?
All the time, but you don't even trust me with that.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. Oh, Ethan, don't cut the sandwiches like that, mate. Ethan, make sure it's exactly 45 degrees.
You're just exaggerating.
No, I'm not, Sienna, because nothing I do ever seems good enough for you.
Maybe because 9 times out of 10, it isn't.
What's happened to you? It's like you get some kind of sick thrill out of making me feel small.
Yeah, well, from where I'm standing, you don't need a lot of help with that.
Okay, just forget it.
Must have been a shock when Miss Grant showed up at your wedding yesterday.
It certainly wasn't on the order of service.
Why don't we go back to when you found out Ethan had rekindled his relationship with Miss Grant last Christmas? How did you handle it?
Of all people, Vicky. Is she really better in bed than me?
I don't even know why I said that.
Guess that's what I get for snooping through your phone. Was it because of the awful things I said to you on Christmas Eve? So you thought you'd go searching for some festive cheer elsewhere?
I'm not saying that this is your fault.
No, but I am the one who's irrevocably damaged.
It's not true.
All I do is ruin my own life and everyone else's around me. I mean, is it any wonder that nobody loves me? I don't deserve it.
Sienna, stop.
I'm just being honest.
I love you.
I used to think that because you loved me, it meant that there was hope. That despite what everyone thought, I wasn't inherently bad. That somewhere inside me was a bit of goodness. But now my heart's broken again.
Then let me help you fix it.
I don't think that I'm worth the effort.
Yes, you are. Look, I'm so ashamed of comparing you to Vicky.
I didn't mean it when I said that Warren was twice the man that you'll ever be, but Ethan, I think that we just need to accept that we're not good for each other.
Sienna, I'd die without you.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would. All right, we both know that my life was in the bin after Dave died. You got me through that. Sienna, what are we doing? I give you up for it. You know, maybe we try this again. Why don't we help fix each other?
You really think I'm worth it?
Every penny.
Before she blurted it out yesterday, were you aware Miss Grant was pregnant to Ethan and had a termination? From the way I heard you reacted, I'm surmising you weren't. Looking at things from the outside, it seems to me your relationship with Ethan was full of lies and deceit. So I imagine you were angry with him when you found out he'd kept yet another secret, and a huge one at that, from you. There were a number of revelations over the last couple of days, weren't there? The one I've just mentioned. And then, of course, when Mr. Roscoe told your entire family about Ethan's affair, the day before you were due to be married. That must have made you angry.
Yeah, of course! I was angry. I was furious with him.
Mr. Roscoe?
With Ethan!
Furious enough to kill him the next day.
You know, 1 minute I get Jess's blessing to marry you, and then the next, everyone hates me. Sienna, I know it might not seem like it right now, but, you know, we've overcome so much in the past. You know, we'll get through this too. Please say something.
What do you want me to say? I have never been so humiliated in my life.
I know, and I'm sorry.
You should be. What possessed Vicky to tell Robbie about the two of you now?
I don't know. Sienna, I don't know. Okay, we have a big day tomorrow, so please, can we just sleep on this, yeah?
If you honestly think that I'm going to walk down that aisle with everybody knowing, everybody whispering, then you're even more stupid than I realized.
Sienna, what are you saying?
We have to call the wedding off.
No, we don't. Okay, what? Let's just calm down. Yeah, okay, just take a breath.
You are in no position to tell me what to do right now.
I know you're upset. But I love you, and I want to marry you, and I promise if you walk down the aisle tomorrow, I will never, ever do anything to hurt you ever again.
You promise me there are no more secrets? Because honestly, Ethan, I think any more deceit would break me.
I swear, on my life, there is nothing else.
You better mean that.
I do.
Because if you ever lie to me, if you ever embarrass me like that again, I swear I will kill you.
This doesn't mean anything.
Yes, it does.
Maxine,
I have been trying to make sense of all this, and now I can.
What are you saying?
That Sienna did this. She pushed Ethan.
Make sure you click here to get full Hollyoaks episodes right here on YouTube, or click here to catch up on all the latest drama in the village. And don't forget, subscribe to keep up to date on all things Hollyoaks.